We're back, boys and girls, to continue with our spelling list for Unit 4, our first spelling list of Unit 4. We're talking about R-controlled words, and we're going to make a chart here. So the first block is going to be AR, and we say R. Then we have OR, which we say is or. We have ER, oops, ER, that's the spelling. We're putting the quote there to show that's what the letters, the spelling is, and that's Then we have UR of the spelling, and that is as well. We say it And then we also have IR, which is also pronounced So we have R, or, Oh my goodness, the same sound spelled 3 different ways. So let's go through, and I'm going to do a different color. You could highlight or underline your the heading for your column. Our first word is tarnish. Tarnish. So that's going to go under here. Write it neatly as you can. Tarnish. The next word is portion. So that's going to go right here. And this also has that T-I-O-N, shun, at the end. Shun. Portion. Next we have circulate. Circulate. This is spelled with an I-R. So we're going to put that down here, and make sure you're pausing the video whenever you need to put the words where they belong. Next we have turkey. Turkey. That's spelled with U-R. Turkey. Next we have worship. Worship. That is spelled like this. Worship. Next, marbles. Where do you think that goes? Right here, marbles. And it really helps if you exaggerate those sounds to help you hear it better. So I want to hear you doing that. I want to see you doing that when we practice this. Motor. Now this is a tough one because it goes here. It sounds more like an but it's actually or. We don't say motor, we say motor. Really, the T sounds like a D as well. That's one of those funny words. Servant. Servant. Spelled E-R. Servant. Next is doctor. Again, kind of a funny word because at the end of doctor, we don't really say it like or, we say Surgery. Sound spelled with a U-R. Surgery. Next we have immortal. Immortal. Right here with the O-R. Lots of O-R words. Immortal. Messenger. With an E-R at the end. Messenger. Sound out those words as you're spelling them. Giraffe. Giraffe. Spelled with an I-R. Giraffe. Next we have sir. Sir. Spelled with an I-R. Sir. Next, sword. Sword. There's an O-R that sounds like an O-R. Sword. Barbecue. Barbecue. A-R. Kind of sounds the way it's spelled, finally. Slurp. We have the sound spelled with a U-R. Slurp. Next is mirth. Mirth. Spelled I-R. Spelled I-R. And that's it. It's quite a few words, but we're going to learn them in groups. So you can kind of think about all the AR words together, all the OR words, all the ER words together. Now, challenge words. Remember, challenge words do not follow any of our spelling rules. Okay, challenge words. Challenge words are just words that we see a lot in our reading. They're not necessarily words we can sound out. Okay, so above is the first one, above. And the next one is beginning. Okay. And I'm going to give you a challenge content word. Content word, which means this is a word that we'll be using a lot in our study of the ancient Roman civilization. Get ready for it. Mediterranean. Med. Rain. An. Med. Rain. An. Oops, what happened there? I'm not sure where my words went. There they are. So that's how you can kind of remember to spell that. Med. Rain. An. Okay? Tough one, but I know you can do it. So make sure you have all of your words written where they need to be on your paper and submit it under the assignment on Schoology.